I'm about to take you inside Elvis Presley's jet.
You go inside, you're immediately transported to your grandma's house.
So Elvis must have sat in the chair where I am right now. Hey guys, BeSnappy here. I'm here with Jimmy's World and he's one of the biggest aviation YouTubers. G'day Jimmy.
Good to meet you, man.
So Jimmy, you've bought Elvis's jet here. Tell us the story behind that.
I found out that it was going to be going up for auction about a year and a half ago, and it had been sitting in the desert for 41 years.
Wow.
The interior is pristine. It looks like a time capsule, and that was honestly the whole reason I bought it.
Yeah.
We won the auction through kind of dramatic fashion. Then I knew it would never fly again, so I thought, how in the world can we share this with so many people as possible? Only one solution. That's to put it so we can drive it.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. So this is the steering shaft right here. It goes up. The cockpit still looks as close as we can keep it to a cockpit.
Yeah.
We still use the yoke to steer it and everything.
Oh, really?
The rudder pedals were replaced with the gas and the brake pedal. So from the inside, it looks just like it did.
So you're not towing it, you're actually driving it on the road?
Yeah, you drive the thing, man.
Oh, does anyone even look at you while you're driving down the motorway, or they just don't even notice it?
Yeah, no, it blends in pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice it from a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the most difficult part about driving it is everyone else. They come up and then they put their brakes on and they get their phone out and their car's going like this and they're trying to film it all at the same time. That is far and away the most challenging part about driving this.
So have you actually shown it to any of Elvis's family?
So Priscilla Presley was there at the auction, and unfortunately I was so busy thinking about what trouble I was getting myself into that I forgot to even ask to meet her or anything. So I've never actually met her. The Memphis, the Graceland people have had a less than excited reception about this. We took it there on our way from New Mexico to Florida when it was still just on the back of a truck. They then asked us to quickly leave. Then we took it there whenever we got it done on our way to Oshkosh. They were excited at first, and then I think some of the people that remembered us from last year came back out, and then they politely told us, yeah, get that thing out of here.
Oh.
So that was a little bummer. But I just met one of his distant cousins was just here, and she loved it. And she said it was far and away the best way to preserve it. And what I love is all the stuff at Graceland you're not allowed to touch. They have everything blocked off and covered, and you're not allowed to touch anything. This, you go in, you touch it, you sit on it, you feel it, you smell it. I mean, it's all here. You can touch it all, all you want, just don't break it. Take it easy. It's old stuff. So you just gotta be gentle with it, but yeah, I think it's the best way for everyone to experience it.
So why they actually let it sit for 41 years at an airport, and which airport was it at?
It was abandoned in Roswell, New Mexico by the owner at that time, Mr. McKay. It was owned by McKay Oil Company, because Elvis owned it, and then it was bought and sold a couple of other times, so he was the last person to fly it. So then it just became too expensive at the time to maintain it, to fly it, and things like that. So then he sold it, and the people that he sold it to, all they wanted were the engines off of it, because it had 4 jet engines on this thing. So they took the engines off and put it on something else, and then left everything else there. So that's what happened and how it became abandoned in Roswell, New Mexico for, over 40 years.
You really saved it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this was the best way that as many people as possible can experience it, and honestly, it's pretty stinking neat. We can drive a jet airplane on the road. So go take a look inside and check it out. It's pretty awesome. And I wish we had smell-o-vision, because when you go inside, you're immediately transported to your grandma's house.
Yeah.
That's the best description that we've come up with.
I'm about to take you inside Elvis Presley's jet. You can smell it and you can feel the Elvis touch. Look how comfortable the seats are. Look at the carpet up on the ceiling. It's even got all the original dirt marks from the desert. Even way back then, they have nice air vents. It's even got the gold trim. Have a look at this TV. Old style? Absolutely. They even had a little digital gauge with airspeed, altitude, temperature and time. It's even got a working bathroom in there too. There's only a handful of seats right here, so Elvis must have at least once sat in the chair where I am right now. And these chairs have style. They're almost more comfortable than any chair I've ever sat in. Luggage storage. And all of this up here, the yoke is the steering wheel, the 2 old rudder pedals is now the gas and brake pedal. Can you believe Jimmy actually drives this down the motorway? And there's the key to switch the RV on. So if anyone wants to find out more about it, where do they go?
Easiest thing is just to go to elvisjet.com.
All right.
So that'll take you right to the video when I bought it at auction. And then from there, you can go down the rabbit hole of what is Jimmy's world in my life and poor financial choices.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jimmy. Thanks for all the information.
Thanks so much, man, and good luck. And I'm glad that we got some young people taking over aviation. That's
Thanks.
fantastic.